Hey guys, it's time for math. And for math today, we are going to decide if objects are lighter or heavier than an object that we have decided upon. So I'm going to do the example with an apple. So we're going to decide if the items on this picture are lighter or heavier than an apple. If they are heavier, and it says this in the directions, if they are heavier, I'm going to draw a circle around them using the pencil or the marker or any of one of the tools down here, okay? If they are lighter than the apple, then I'm going to draw a box or a square around the item. All right, so now we need to decide. So let's find our first item. It's a cello. So here's a cello. Got the apple. And I have a cello. Which one do you think is lighter? And which do you think the cello is lighter or heavier than the apple? What do you think? You saw how hard it was for me to pick up the cello, right? Yes. The cello is definitely heavier than the apple. So I'm going to click. I guess I'll use the pen. That looks like fun when you guys use it. And I'm going to circle the cello. Okay, next object. Let's go to the spoon. Spoon, apple. When you're doing this at home, you can go ahead and get them both and hold them in your hand. I think that the spoon is lighter than the apple. So I'm going to draw a box or a square around it. So here I go, square. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Mine's not perfect either. Okay, the next one, the car. What do you guys think? Can I pick up the car? I can't even bring it in the house to put it in the video. What do you think? Lighter or heavier? It's light, it's heavier. So it would get a circle. Now, let's just say, I know that some of you, one of your favorite things to collect are Hot Wheels cars and Matchbox cars. What if you were to do a Matchbox car? It would probably be lighter. If you do that, you have to go over to the T and make a little text box and write a note. Say, I used a Hot Wheels car or whatever. Okay. All right. Next thing, the pen. I have a red one, not a blue one, but I don't think that makes it heavier or lighter. I think they're the same. So I have the pen and the apple, holding them both. Pen is definitely lighter. So it gets, I keep forgetting the rules too. So it gets a box. Did you guys notice that my circle around the car kind of looks like a box? So try to be careful with that. All right, the next thing I have is a potato. So I'm holding them in my hand. Ooh. This potato is heavier than an apple. But what if I threw this in on you? Look at this little potato. The apple is heavier than this little potato. So if you decide on that one, maybe include a picture of which potato you decided to do. So that's a circle. So I'm going to be try to be more careful with my circle. That looks a little more circly, doesn't it? Okay, a book. I have a paperback book, which is definitely lighter than my apple. But if I was using a dictionary or even the book that's in this picture, it would probably be heavier. But mine is lighter, so I'm going to do lighter, which is a square, a box. Okay, the last thing I had here, I had to find stuff around my house, is I have a clothes iron that I use to iron all of our clothes. Definitely heavier than the apple. So I'm going to put a circle around that. I'm going to try my best to make it look like a circle. I'm getting a little bit better on that. Okay, so that's the sheet that we did together. Now you guys will go to slide number 2, and you are going to decide if things are lighter than or heavier than a potato. And I would appreciate it if you guys would show me what kind of potato you are using. So you could just go over, does it allow you to add a page? Yep, here at the bottom underneath my picture. Let me move me. If you hit add page, and then you can use the camera and take a picture of your potato. Because if you're using a little tiny baby potato like this, yeah, it's going to kind of change things. Because this potato is probably about, no, it's a little heavier than a pen. So maybe it doesn't make a difference. You guys do what you think you need to do, okay? So you'll go through and you'll circle the things that are heavier, and you'll put squares or boxes around the things that are lighter. All right, have fun with this one. And if you want, you could actually add a page and make your own lighter than, heavier than, even if you did it in a video, or you could do one and I could fill it out for you. All right, have a good time.